And now we are going to have two presentations. The first presentation will be regarding professional office space design for the Chautauqua Mall by the Summit Group. So I would welcome that presentation at this time.
Good evening, everyone. Not sure if everyone can hear me, but I can say a few words on behalf of the mall ownership.
Please do.
Great. Again, good evening, everyone. It's a great pleasure to speak in front of everyone. I think at this level, it's the first time that we are speaking in front of all the legislators and all the community members there. My name is Dennis Neza. I'm the CEO of Summit Properties. We are the owners and currently operators, the management company for the Chautauqua Mall. We have been the owners of the property for the past 2.5 years or so, and for the past 6 months we have now taken over the management of the property from a third-party manager that we were using, and it's now being managed from our internal team. Over the past few months, we have been working with the county executive, Mr. Wendell, and have made some, I think, good progress on what can possibly be the future Southern Chautauqua County offices in our mall. And the goal in this meeting is to present a high-level office fit out for what we see that can fit in our property. We do believe this can be a great addition to the community there by centralizing all these offices into one, and also a great addition to the property that we have and all the retailers, and hopefully within the near future turn this into a sort of a regional hub for the community there. Maybe I can say a few words on the group itself. Today with me on the call, we also have Tomer Pomeranz. He's the CEO of Summit. Summit Properties is a global real estate group with a relatively large portfolio in a few different markets. We operate in Europe, in London and Germany as one of the main markets. We also have a very large portfolio in Israel. And here in the US, we have 3 different components of our asset class. We have the retail component, where we own and operate about 30 shopping centers throughout the States. We have a residential portfolio mainly in New York City and a few hotels. And we'll keep tonight's discussion mainly on the retail piece, on the Chautauqua Mall specifically. Tomer, in case you want to say a few words to the group, just introduce yourself. And along with Tomer, we also have Julie. Julie is our asset manager. She's overseeing our assets. We also have Adam from the design team on behalf of the architectural firm that worked on the plans.
Tomer, are we going to say a few words to the group, or would you like me to start?
I think Dennis described everything perfectly, so I think we will let Adam present what we have in mind.
Sure. Yeah, no, that sounds good. So just kind of reiterate what Dan said. Big picture, show possibilities. Nothing's fixed. This is a starting point. So just so everybody knows, there would be a lot to work through, the details, but this kind of gives you a big picture. So as a starting point, let's see here. Everybody knows the Chautauqua Mall. This is the current main entrance to the facility. That obviously we want to make improvements to. So kind of first step was, how do we make this building work for the county and make it look like both a municipal facility, government facility. So we've come up with some initial concepts to kind of show you what's possible. Number one, by adding some new exterior materials to the building. Obviously, we have long expanses of brick, so how can we, break that brick up? Where you'll see we're adding several windows along the whole facade, lots of landscaping, really just kind of creating a new identity for the building to kind of create that municipal hub. And then you can see at the main entrance here, we've added the county seal. So the entrance kind of is identified both as a county and a mixed-use space. So that main entrance, utilizes both. And then, as you can see, we have a nice drop-off area that's actually currently there now, which will work well for your visitors getting dropped off. Just going to hit some of these real quick. Along the bottom, you'll see the elevation of the building where we're adding all new windows. We've broken up the facade with some new materials. Really, the focus of the exterior is bringing in daylight through windows, skylights, adding landscaping, creating some new shadow lines so it's not just one long facade. And then obviously we'll add some lighting to the exterior to really improve the exterior at night. Real quick with signage. So in the orange, both in the top and the bottom. Top one is the front entrance. Kind of identified locations where we would want to provide additional signage for the county, which you saw in the previous renders with the seal. And then on the lower one is the rear entranceway, where we would add some signage to the back. Both the front and back kind of connect in a straight line, so you can kind of come through that space, and you'll see the floor plan. So just real quick on signage, just adding some new materials to really kind of create a flag that says what it is, both on the rear and the front. Exterior amenity space. Currently, there's an outdoor space that used to be used by the Sears that we would be turning into some sort of exterior use space for the employees and the staff. Thought there is create some green space, some outdoor fresh air space, space to get sunshine when it's nice out, to gather, maybe even work outside. Just kind of create that atypical old office environment. This kind of lets you really enjoy some of the outside while you're at work. Overall footprint of the mall, just kind of give you an overall. And the blue area is the space that would be used for the county. The green area adjacent to it would also be used by the county. That's the green space we were just talking about. This kind of identifies some of the public entryways, which would be to the rear and the front entrance that connect. And then we would have some adjacent employee parking from the side and the rear of the building. Obviously, you can see there's ample parking available. Kind of a zoom in of the area of what could fit in. We have roughly 84,000 square feet. You can see here the departments from the county and some rough square footages. Obviously, these would push and pull depending on the details and needs. But these came from some preliminary layouts we had received prior. But you can see public entrance comes in. DMV is right at the main entrance. That'll bring people into the mall. A lobby area there, so they can kind of come in and out more frequently, which some of the other spaces that's less needed. You can also see in the center there's a break cafe, open flex area, a space I'd call the hub, and all the departments kind of circle around that central area. So that's, where people go have their lunches, kind of get together, maybe take a phone call, in the center of the space. These images here, we'll flip through pretty quickly. Just some ideas on offices. One, create some warm spaces. Two, get some daylight, lots of glass, and really have it be a clean, simple space. Some ideas for conference rooms, whether it's a large conference room, some more open, shared conference space, or so just some small breakout rooms. Also, within each of the departments, add some ideas for some collaboration space that are more comfortable and adjustable. So whether it's some soft seating, some more structured stand-up space, have a good mix in that center area. And then work lounge hub, so have some eating areas, areas for people to get their coffee, just some ideas of what those spaces could be. Open workspace, so idea is number one, no, tall cubicle space. So you do want to break up the space a little bit, have some soft materials to keep sound down, but also keep everything down low to allow some of the transfer of light, kind of creates a more active environment. Sorry about that, just trying to hear. There we go. Oh, and that is the last slide. Happy to take any questions, any thoughts. Julie, if you wanted to add anything, Tom or Dennis.
Sure. Thank you, Adam. I think you did a great job presenting this. As you said, we would be happy to take any feedback. It will only guide us to the right direction of any questions from anyone. Just one thing I would like to add is that as we work with the whole retail community on a daily basis for the property and for the portfolio that we have as well, we did share in like sort of informal meetings with different retailers the possibility of such project in the center, and the feedback that we get from the whole retail community is unbelievable, and we know that this would drive prominent and very strong retailers to the mall and make it shine like the mall they used to be probably back several years ago. We do have beside retail, we also have some entertainment plans that we are talking to someone at the moment, and we believe that's also another use that will be a substantial addition to the center hopefully in the near future. So we believe this would complement our property really well, and we'll try to make it work on our end.
Okay, are there any questions from the legislators? Not seeing any. I guess we appreciate your presentation and the information and video or pictures that you shared with us tonight. And I guess unless there's anything else you have to share, we can call it a quit there.
We don't have anything else to add to the presentation unless there's any feedback or any questions on that.
Okay.
I think this is more or less the goal for tonight's meeting.
Sure.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You're very welcome. And thank you for presenting.
Thank you.
Sure. Thanks, everyone.
Goodbye.
Thank
Bye.
you.